Hello, and welcome to another edition of Haskell News. My name is Travis Gishi. With the CAA restructuring going on, many students question where the money for the activities fees are going. Haskell News reporter Mens BBALL has the questions.
Have you ever wondered what your fees are used for? Well, according to the school catalog, $35 is a required payment by every student to cover activities such as school, movie trips, intramural sports, and other events. Now, as of February 25th, an estimated 700 students have paid this fee out of 900 plus students. But with the reorganizing of CAA, students question why it's been revamped. CAA member Travis Brown says the old system worked well.
No, it wasn't. Actually, it was a very proven system. It was been proven, for, as long as I can remember, at least for the last 10, 20 years, the CAA has been, a well-established system. It's always been there for the students. It was an easy process. It's a three-step decision process compared to the decision process making now. And it was totally for the students, by the students, and it was delegated by students with sponsors and, an advisory position as well, I believe. And that system was made, on proposals from student body and their clubs. And it was voted on. Normally that proposal was approved and then it was written off on. And it was just a three-step process. Now there's much more of a decision process, much more administration advisement compared to the old system now. There's more oversight from administration in the old system.
When asked about the CAA situation and money allocation, Ted Juneau referred to Dr. Ted Wright to comment and who has yet to respond to an interview request. This is Mens BBALL, Haskell News.
Sometime during the past weekend of the 20th and the 21st, the bus stop located here on campus was vandalized. Unknown assailants broke 2 of the 4 windows of the bus stop out. The bus stop, however, is still in use. If you have any information concerning the vandalization of the bus stop here on campus, feel free to contact the Lawrence Transit System by calling area code 785-832-3464. Tecumseh Hall was the site of a self-defense seminar held last Friday and Saturday on the Haskell campus. Students were instructed on the basics of self-defense, using various handholds, escape maneuvers, and redirection techniques. The seminar ended in a mock attack by one of the instructors, and students were tested in what they had learned.
The students who took this seminar, I'm hoping that they will have, first of all, learned something. We talked about being aware of your surroundings and what to look for when you're walking to and from places, how to identify situations that they don't want to get in. I hope they remember that, and that will help them avoid any unwanted violent contact. Second is I want them to remember the techniques that we taught them to protect themselves. And third, I want them to be aware that what they've learned today is just a sample of what they could learn if they took a formal martial arts class.
This semester, Haskell students were upset to find that the TV in Curtis Hall was removed. Haskell reporter Trevor Mohawk has more on this story.
Well, this is my 4th semester here. In my first semester, we had trays, a TV, and big paintings in the cafeteria, and it was nice. And now, a couple semesters ago, they took the paintings away, and then last semester, they took the trays away, and now the TV's gone. I just want to know what happened to it.
Students expressed similar concern, so I spoke with Eddie Lehman to figure out what happened.
My name is Eddie Lehman. I'm the acting food service director.
What happened to the trays?
The reason the trays were removed is that there's a lot of research out as far as in food service that talks about how much water is wasted in washing trays. And so when we looked at the number and how Haskell is concerned about the environment, it would cut down the water usage by half to 2/3, and so we made a decision to conserve water and take the trays out.
Has removing the trays helped conserve water?
Yeah, it has. Just from an anecdotal point of view is we know that the dishwashing, the person working on the dishwashing, the amount of work that he has to actually do has decreased by quite a bit. And so from that you can make the inference that the water use has decreased.
Why was the TV removed?
The idea behind the TV, removing the TV, was that when the TV's here, it's only on for the 2 hours for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it's not really getting as much utilization as it could have. And so we wanted to find a place where that it would be able to be utilized more. And so we're working with Student Senate to have it taken over to Stidham so that it can be used over there.
Is it true that the TV was removed because students were loitering?
No, that has nothing to do with it. The main reason is just for the fact is that the students could get more use out of it over at Stidham than they could here.
When I went to Stidham to see how much use the TV was getting, I found that the TV was not even hooked up.
There are many clubs here on campus for students to join. Here at Haskell News, we would like to do a highlight of the Access Club.
Hello, I'm Magdalene Alexander. I'm the president of the Access Club. And the Access stands for Alabama Coshada Creek Uchee Seminole Club, and it's predominant of the southeastern roots. And we want to promote the culture of all the tribes, and we welcome all other tribes, not just the Access meaning. And our upcoming events is March 7th. We're having a garage sale and a stickball social game at Stidham and then at the Powwow Grounds. And then April 17th and 18th, our club's going down to Norman for a stickball tournament. And then a team from last year is going that won, so we're going to go down there and support them.
In sports, both the women's and men's basketball teams have advanced to conference play this weekend. The Midlands Collegiate Athletic Conference Tournament have the women's team ranked number 2 in the conference and playing against number 3 team Peru in Point Lookout, Missouri. The winner of the game will advance to the championship game on Saturday. For the men, the Haskell Indians are ranked number 4 and will play Friday evening to number 1 team Oklahoma Wesleyan at Oklahoma Wesleyan University in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. The winner of the game will advance to the championship game Saturday night. We would like to wish our teams good luck. In the ongoing story about track, the athletics director cited in a university council meeting that the lack of participation is one of the reasons the track program is no longer offered here at Haskell. Haskell reporter Brandon Bandy has interviews with runners.
In the ongoing story about track being canceled, students still feel that there are enough runners to participate.
There were several people who wanted to join track. There were a lot of distance runners. There was a lot of short distance runners. There was a lot of throwers, I can recall. So there was about, I would say about 20 people that would show up for the first 2 meetings that we actually had about the track season. So yeah.
I feel that there was plenty of participation because I know that the 2 meetings that I went to for people that were wanting to get into track and field, there were quite a few students. There was over 20 students that were interested. So I don't know if this lack of participation means lack of student involvement or lack of community or, you know, the rest of the school, you know, audience participation. I don't know what he meant, but I know that there are plenty of students who are interested in that program.
And that about wraps it up for another edition of Haskell News. My name is Travis Gishey. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check us out on MySpace. Thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your week. Onward, Haskell.